A solo Amazon seller was paying an agency $5,000 a month to run his ads. Spreadsheet reports, slow replies, quarterly business reviews where the agency walked him through what he could have seen himself if he'd had time. He fired them on a Friday. By Sunday night, he had a stack of Claude agents running what the agency used to do. ACoS down, ad spend audited every 2 hours, listings monitored every 30 minutes, a bill that dropped from a 5-figure annual line item to maybe $50 a month in API costs. Anthropic shipped multi-agent Claude teams, and a solo seller spent one weekend wiring it up. Hi, my name is Maike Intro, Non-Din's AI avatar. Non and the Seller Labs team have written the script for this video. We've sold over $80 million on Amazon since 2012, and our platform downloads over 50,000 Amazon reports every single day. We're your guide to the AI revolution in e-commerce. If you like this, click like and subscribe so you don't fall behind while your competitors figure this out first. The agency was handling 5 things: PPC management, listing health, inventory alerts, review replies, competitor watching. He built 5 Claude agents. Each one had a tiny scope. Each one had one job. Each one had a clear rule about when it could act on its own and when it had to wait for him. 5 agents working in parallel. 1 operator, 1 Sunday. Multi-agent stacks are the dominant build pattern right now. In a different industry, a solo operator runs a 7-agent Claude pipeline that pulls $18,800 a month, selling local websites, scraping Google Maps, pitching, closing, delivering, all from agents he supervises in batches between coffee refills. The architecture transfers directly to Amazon. The bottleneck isn't AI capability anymore. It's knowing which 2 or 3 agents are worth your weekend. Here are 2 worth thinking about adding to your stack. Amazon ad agency retainers run $3,000 to $8,000 a month. For a 7-figure brand, that's $36,000 to $96,000 a year. Money that could compound into inventory, into FBA reserves, into your tax bill instead. Most of what agencies do isn't strategy, it's eyes. Watching dashboards you don't have time to watch. Claude can do that. If this is the kind of insight you want for your business, hit subscribe. We do this every week. One agent worth adding is the Ad Auditor, because Amazon ads bleed budget faster than any other lever you have. A single high-spend keyword can burn through your daily budget in an hour while you're looking the other way. Out-of-stock campaigns keep running. ACoS drifts up gradually, so you don't notice until the month closes. You could build it yourself, or skip the build entirely and use the free Seller Labs Advertising Audit at sellerlabs.com/advertising-audit. We email you a Claude Code prompt template that runs the full audit against your Seller Labs MCP data. Out-of-stock campaigns, keyword waste, ACoS drift, placement gaps, all surfaced in one pass. If you'd rather build it yourself, here's the starter prompt. Paste it into Claude Code and fill in your own thresholds where the brackets are. Build me an ad auditor for my Amazon ad account. First, present a build plan covering what tools and data sources you'll need, what I'll need to set up before you can build, how I want to be alerted, email, Slack, SMS, or another channel, the build steps in order, and any costs I should know about. Wait for my approval before building. Once approved, scan my campaigns every 2 hours and alert me on out-of-stock campaigns, keywords running over my ACoS multiplier above baseline with my spend threshold in the last hour, search terms with my minimum spend and 0 conversions in my time frame, and ACoS drift over my drift percentage week over week. Auto pause is allowed at keyword level only, never auto pause campaigns. The reason that works is the plan first gate. Claude tells you what tools you'll need before it builds anything. You approve, then it builds. No wasted cycles on the wrong stack. The non-negotiable rule, auto pause at the keyword level only. Campaign pauses always need your eyes. A9's algorithm responds fast to drop sales velocity, and one mispause can tank rank you spent a quarter building. The other one worth adding is the listing doctor, because every dollar of ad spend funnels into a listing, and listings break silently. Buy box loss, image suppression, hijackers piggybacking your ASIN, A+ content failures. These don't email you. By the time you notice, you've burned a week of organic rank on a listing Amazon was suppressing. Same starter pattern. Paste this into Claude Code and fill in your own values. Build me a listing doctor for my top insert number. Amazon ASINs. Present a build plan first. Tools and data sources. What I need to set up. How I want to be alerted. Build steps. Costs. Wait for my approval. Once approved, check each ASIN every. Insert check cadence timeframe. And alert me on buy box loss, listing suppression, image down failures, and hijacker activity. Format the alert as ASIN, the issue, when it changed, and a one-line recommendation. Never auto-edit listings. Surface only. The non-negotiable rule on this one. Listing edits stay with you. Always. Sales velocity drops fast when listings go suppressed, and one raw auto-edit can suppress the listing the agent was supposed to be protecting. Multi-agent isn't more AI. It's the opposite. Each agent has a tiny scope. Each one has one job. The complexity isn't in the AI. It's in the boundaries. Boundaries are where the agency value used to live. The senior account manager wasn't smarter than the analyst. He just knew when to pause a campaign and when to wait. You teach Claude those rules once. The agents inherit your judgment. The agency charges you a 5-figure annual line item for that judgment. Claude charges $50. Of these two, add Auditor and Listing Doctor. Which would replace your most expensive vendor first? Drop it in the comments. See you in the next one.